Welcome back. I hope that you have taken care of installing and downloading and installing the software on 2 and 3. I have done exactly what we did in the 1. Let me go ahead and confirm if they are all equal. 1, I want to check if the SC Linux is disabled, and the second I want to see that if WS rep and the Galera and MySQL, they all have the same RPMs installed across all 3 nodes. So SC status is disabled, and we can see that the Galera as well as the MySQL with the WS support, these are the packages have been installed on 1. Let's see on 2, exactly the same, and on 3 should be the same. Okay, once this piece is done, let's go to number 3 and go ahead and set up the MySQL. So log into each one of those Red Hat machines. Go ahead and check what is there in the /conf. So there are 2 pieces. One, we will configure and start MySQL. You have to secure your MySQL installation, and then we will set up and configure the Galera cluster as a second step. So let's go ahead and do the very first one, which is just as a standard like we always do whenever we install a new MySQL server. One we do is we enable the service and we start the service, we secure the service. This is exactly what we are doing. Okay, so let's go ahead on 1. We have /my.cnf file, and then we have /my.cnf. Let's see what is in there. We will not be using it, but I just want to see what is there. Nothing is there. And what is in here? Control C, Control V. This is the generic MySQL D, all this. Okay, so what we need to do is basically go ahead and I will do only on 1, and then I will let you and Bob take care of the other 2, exactly the same steps. So go ahead and go ahead and remove this, all these comments, make it easy for us to read, and leave it there whatever is the uncommented line. So these are all, like I said, for the generic MySQL. We're not making any changes at this point. This is just considered as generic as possible. This is MySQL D. Okay, and this is nothing new here, just for the sake of readability. If you want to do it, you can do like that to make it more readable, but at the end this is all same generic standard MySQL. Okay, go ahead and save it. Okay, after that, this is what we have done. Go ahead and start the service. Okay, clear the screen and try to start the MySQL D service. At this point, we are just starting the MySQL. It has nothing to do with the Galera whatsoever. Okay, it started. We can verify MySQL D, and it indeed started. And then let's go ahead and get the temporary password. This is the temporary password. Go ahead and MySQL secure installation, run the MySQL secure installation. We have done this so many times, and maybe I already have this for my previous courses, but the password is, let's go ahead and Control C, Control V, new password, our famous password, password 123, password 123. You want to change the password? We just changed it. Remove the anonymous user, disallow remote login for root, yes. Remove, do this, reload privileges. Once this is done, go ahead and configure so we don't have to type the password on the server again and again. And the password is password 123. Okay, now if I say MySQL, beautiful. As you can see, this is MySQL 8040, but it has Galera cluster for MySQL. Okay, and then what else we have? We have already done that, and we logged in there. Okay, so I have done this side. You go ahead and quickly take care of all these steps in the node 2 and node 3, and once you are done, meet me there where we will set up the Galera cluster part, and I will see you for that in the next lesson.